rock and country music facts and trivia. Thank you for being here. Here's something a little bit different, a little bit funny. Dolly Parton sent Burt Reynolds to the hospital for a double hernia surgery after filming an iconic 1980s movie together. The most unique workers' compensation case I've ever heard of. Of course, Dolly Parton starred in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas in 1982 alongside movie star Burt Reynolds, and the film was co-written and produced and directed by Colin Higgins and was his final film as a director. Excuse me. The movie was nominated for 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Dolly was nominated for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Dolly and Burt became good friends off the set during the process of the filming and were often accused of having an affair, though Dolly has always denied those rumors. She has talked openly about their friendship, though, as though they were both at low points in their lives when they met, and in her book, Dolly, My Life and Other Unfinished Business, Dolly addressed it, joking that they were too much alike to ever have been romantically involved. There were the inevitable rumors that Burt and I were romantically involved, and one day in an interview, somebody asked me if it was true. Well, shoot, no, I said. Burt and I are too much alike to be involved. We both wear wigs and high heels, and we both have a roll around the middle. But when she publicly denied the rumors back when the movie was first coming out, Burt was not too happy because he told her it would destroy the magic of the movie and people's imaginations that they might have been more than friends in real life, too. Dolly said he was actually upset with her about it for a little while. She said, well, Burt got wind of this quote and proceeded to give me a few of his own. You're destroying the magic, he said to me. How are people going to think of us as an item for the sake of this movie if we go around bad-mouthing each other? Well, I hadn't thought of it as bad-mouthing, and I told him so. I was just trying to make a joke. In the book Dolly on Dolly, she called her relationship with him sweeter than a love affair, and eventually he got over her joking that they were never in a romantic relationship and used a similar joke at a talk show. I know that Burt is a good sport, and looking back on it, I'm sure he was just a little extra sensitive at the time. He must have gotten over it because a year or so later on a talk show, I heard him use the same joke. But it was a story she told about the medical issue she caused him that blew my mind. I've somehow never heard this before. And in one of those last scenes they filmed for the movie, Dolly said Burt had a hard time picking her up. She called herself a real porker at the time, though I beg to differ. She looked absolutely perfect in the movie. And she recalled Burt groaning when he had to pick her up. In Dolly, My Life and Other Unfinished Business, she explained, there was a scene at the end of the movie where Burt, Sheriff Ed Earl, had to pick me up and carry me. They waited to shoot that last scene, and it was a good thing they did. The cameras rolled, Burt picked me up, and I could hear him groan. I was a real porker at the time, probably the heaviest I've ever been. Naturally, being the movies, they had to shoot the scene a few times, and each time Burt groaned a little louder. The week after the wrap filming, Dolly found out that he had actually had a double hernia operation due to lifting her like that. I mean, yikes. That had to have been a bit of a blow to his ego, even though, like I said, she looked stunning, and she was in her prime then. Maybe Reynolds needed to hit the gym a little harder. And she also explained in the book he's having some issues before then, too. But she came up with a perfect joke to explain it all, considering the bad timing, obviously, saying that she would tell people she never broke his heart, but damage was a little further south. She said the week after the shooting ended, Burt was checked into a hospital to undergo a double hernia operation. I'm told he had been having problems prior to that, but I still couldn't help feeling a little responsible. So if anybody ever asked me if I broke Burt Reynolds' heart, I have to say to them honestly that the damage was a little further south. Forgive me, Burt. I hope they're still working. I love Dolly Parton. She's as quick with wit and humor as she is with the guitar and writing music. She's just really cool. I love her. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.